You know, it's the last nice day of the year. I might as well soak up the sun, give you guys some content, give you some teaching, and we can all win here and have a great time. Oh, it feels so good out here. I got my Sonic the Hedgehog swag on today. I love Sonic, in case you didn't know. Although this is a Christian YouTube channel, my personality, although I don't game, I don't show you guys stuff like that, you see it through my attire. You know, my personality will still always shine through. So we gotta wait for people to come in. I just want to give, before we even get started, a special shout out to Redeem UK, shout out. To Redeem Canada, shout out. To Redeem Australia, shout out. In Ireland, shout out. Oh yeah, and don't forget, within the next week or two, we will be coming out with the next country. Yes, it's coming, the next country. So make sure that you're watching. So anyway, we're gonna wait for people to come in. You all know how this goes at the 2 minute and 40 second mark. But there are times where people will come in earlier than that. So let's walk and talk. Or maybe I should stay right here. I mean, this is a bus stop, but it's kind of a decent spot. And I got some good light. So we're gonna stay right here and just record. All right? But if it gets crazy over here, you know we out of here. You know how we do. I'm in a good mood today. My leg is feeling better. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Redeem Live, hit the subscribe button. And if you have not hit the like button, do me a favor, hit the like button. You know, support Redeem. This channel can't grow without you. I can't do this without you. So I ask for your support, please. So we have a topic today. And we've talked about this topic at least 2 or 3 times already. And we're gonna be doing this again because this is something that I need to reiterate and instill in people. This is something that's very important. There's something that I'm learning that I need to reiterate to myself and instill in myself. And that is forgiveness. Oh, it's hard. One of the hardest, we're gonna walk, forget it. It's trucks pulling up, we walking, we out of here. Anyway, it's one of the hardest things we're called to do is to forgive. But we're gonna wait a little bit, let's wait. Actually, let me see if I can just be right here. Maybe this works. All right, man, it's like clockwork. Just like I said, 2 minutes and 40 seconds, like clockwork. I know this algorithm. So I'm just waiting. I mean, somebody here, look, usually the tradition is if one person comes, we get started. All right, so forgiveness. Something that I'm trying to continuously do, and something that I have to reiterate on this channel because it is one of the most important things God is calling us to do, is to forgive. I know it sucks. I know I hate it just as much as you do. It's unfair. I get it. I get it. But we're called to do it. So how do you do it? We're gonna go through, I'm not putting my sweater on that, step by step on how to forgive. Okay? So, if you haven't hit that like button, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to Redeem Live. All right, so the first step, you want to pray and ask God to help you remember the people you need to forgive. Because sometimes it's not one person. Sometimes it's 3 people. Sometimes it's 7 people. For some of us, like me, it's a bunch. But we want to forgive all of them, not one of them, right? That's the goal. And it may not happen all at once, and that's okay. But you want to, get them all down. Write them down if you need to. If you don't need to write them down, remember them. After that, the most important, crucial factor is going on a fast. A fast. Why? Fasting is it is a supernatural spiritual weapon that we have that we just do not utilize enough. It's only talked about maybe once a year, twice a year if you go to church, if even that. They don't really, that's one of the biggest weapons as Christians that we have. I use it. What fasting does is, the number one goal is it helps you get closer to God, and it helps put away distractions. See, maybe you're like me. I get distracted very easily. Anything can take my attention away from God. The second reason for a fast is because in the supernatural, it breaks chains. It breaks bondages. And sometimes just enough, like just praying is not enough. There's going to be times where you're praying to God and you're like, why is nothing happening? Because you got to go beyond. And that's where fasting comes in. So forgiveness for certain situations, like if these are traumatic things somebody's done to you or abused you, this is something it's going to be a little bit more than prayer. You're going to have to put in a little bit more work for that one, okay? That's my case. That was my case, okay? So, how do you fast? Now, you can fast in kind of any way you want to fast. There's people who fast, they don't eat food. I don't do that. I got to eat, especially the job I got. What I do, and maybe you can do what I do, I fast from social media. I don't have Facebook anymore, but when I did, I would actually fast from that. The time that I would be spending doom scrolling on Facebook would be the time I'm reading my Bible. It's the time that I'm praying to God. And in my prayer time, you know what I'm saying to God? I'm saying, Lord, help me forgive this person for what they've done to me. Help me forgive this person for doing X to me, whatever that thing is. And that's the prayer you want to pray every day while you're fasting. Now, your fast can be as long as you want. Excuse me. It could be a week. It could be 2 weeks. It could be a month. That's up to you. Seek God on how long you want your fast. My fast, usually in the beginning of the year, my fasts run 1 month. Throughout the year, it can last from a week to 2 weeks. Now, when the fast is over with and you come off of it, I want you to think about the person or people who hurt you, who you hate, and see how you feel about it. Now, if you've done this and God has truly healed you, when you think of the person that you hate, you actually won't hate them anymore. Oh, crazy, right? You won't hate them. You may not like the individual. That doesn't mean you're going to just, oh, I love this. It doesn't work like that, because you're not going to forget what the person did. But you won't hate them anymore, and you will forgive them. So when you think of them, the animosity won't come. Does that make sense? There's not this extreme animosity. Like for me, I had extreme animosity. I don't have that no more. I mean, yeah, I don't really like the person. I think they're garbage. They abuse me and they're abusing my mom currently. But I don't have this extreme animosity and hatred anymore. And that's the goal. God is trying to help us with dealing with hatred in our hearts. And that's something that people deal with, but people just sweep it under the rug. Because it's hard to deal with that. Who wants to deal with that? But the good news is God in the Bible has given us ways out. He's helping us heal. So when you're a Christian, I'm gonna put this down, because I want to talk with my hands. I like to talk with my hands. When you're a Christian, when you open up your Bible, you see all these things in the Bible, big book. But if you start looking for the nitty-gritty, specific ways to fight certain sins and certain attacks from the enemy, he's given us a lot of weapons. Fasting is one of those weapons, okay? Fasting is a weapon that not only you can use to get closer to God, which is the primary focus of it, but you can also use it to break chains, generational chains. So go on a fast. So check this out. Yesterday, I already talked about it. I'm gonna be doing a fast in January. Now, usually churches do fasts, like I think every January, people fast for their church. I'm gonna be doing one for a month in January. I'm gonna call it the Redeem Fast. And I want everybody that is a follower of Redeemed, if you don't have a church home, or if you're not doing it, if you don't have anyone to fast with, you can fast with me. We're gonna be doing the Redeem Fast in January. It will last 1 month, okay? I expect everyone to be there. I expect Redeem UK, I expect Redeem Canada, and I expect Redeem Australia, or any new countries that might be a part of Redeemed at that time, to be a part of this. And of course, just regular Redeem. Excuse me. And we're gonna go on a big fast, and this is gonna be a month fast, and I'm gonna come up here and we're gonna have progress reports. We're gonna be accountable for one another. I want you accountable to me. I wanna be accountable to you. We're gonna be making some new things for the channel because I wanna help people. I really do. Because I feel like people are not getting enough help. They're just not. They're just not getting it. People want help. People are looking for help, but they don't know where to go. They're trying to go to church. They're trying to go to self-help groups. They're trying to go to AA. People are trying so many things, and they're not seeing any results. And it's hard, man. That was me for a while. I wasn't seeing no results. I'm going to so much counseling. I was doing this, I was doing that. But I felt like I wasn't getting any results. The problem was I wasn't getting close enough to my king. My king was the answer, and I knew it, but, you just want to go by what the world says. But once I started going to my king like I was supposed to, I saw results. I'm seeing results. My life is completely different. Now, does that mean I'm perfect? Nope. I mess up, still fall sometime. But guess what happens when I fall? Get right back up, baby. If you're an addict and you fall, you get back up. If you're struggling with anger, when you fall, you get back up. That is the goal of the mission here, is to get help. And God has put me here to be able to make a channel, to be able to help as many people as possible. Not because it's me, but because it's him. Don't celebrate me, celebrate him. Don't thank me, thank him. Because without him, I wouldn't even be up here, okay? So that's in January, so we're not doing that yet. But I'm trying to prepare you mentally. I'm putting you in a mental space to prepare yourself for January. We're all gonna be doing this together, okay? Man, I don't like this spot anymore. We're gonna walk, come on. You know how we do on Redeem. You know sometimes I can't stay still, baby. You know how it is. It's rough out here. It is rough. So we're gonna head down here and we're gonna keep talking, don't worry about it. So anyway, man, this is the last nice day of the year, so I'm really trying to get it in. I am trying to really enjoy this weather because after it's gone, it is gone. So forgiveness. I want you to know that God is calling you to forgive. Yes, he is calling you who is watching this video to forgive. He is calling me, yes, me, to forgive. So let me tell you what I've been doing lately. So I forgave my family, right? I got an abusive family. They did a lot of stuff to me. It was messed up. I forgave them because that's what God told me to do. And I told you the steps I did to do that. But there are other people in my life I have not forgiven. Excuse me, y'all know I be spitting. So I'm not fasting right now because I'm gonna wait till the big January fast. But what I am doing right now is I'm praying. As much as I can, as much as I remember to, Lord, soften my heart. Give me a forgiving heart. Lord, help me let go of any bitterness I have to these people. Okay? So that's the first thing you can do. If you're not fasting right now, that's completely fine. That doesn't mean God can't work. So what that means is this is the prayer you want to pray. Pray this every single day if you can. Pray, Lord, it smells like doo-doo over here. Lord have mercy. Woo! You say, Lord, whew, Lord. I see, it threw me off. This is serious. Lord, help me soften my heart. Soften my heart. Help me with any bitterness towards this person and give me a forgiving heart. Keep praying that prayer. Don't stop praying that prayer. Pick those people. It smells like doo-doo in here. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Redeem live on standby. Whew. Okay, Redeem Live is back. Sorry, man. It smelled like somebody, excuse me. It smelled like somebody just said, you know what? I'm just gonna take a dump right here. That's the goal, okay? I can't even be serious because, I am serious, but when you record outside, you'd have no idea what to expect. 1 minute I'm here talking about forgiveness and seriousness, and it smells like doo-doo around me. But you don't know what you're gonna get. That's what it comes with being outside. So that's the whole goal, is pray that prayer as much as you can. Lord, help me, soften my heart, give me a forgiving heart, and help me let go of bitterness towards these people, whoever those people are. Keep praying that prayer over and over until we get to that fast in January. We're all going to fast together. The Redeem Fast, okay? Now, I can fast with my church. I don't fast with churches, though. I always do my own thing. You know, I think I fasted with churches like years ago when I first like started going to church. I don't do it no more. I just do my own thing. I got my own thing, you know? So what I do, we just gonna do it together. I'm fasting with my audience. I'm fasting with Redeemed Nation. You know, we're gonna have a great time. I want you guys to know I'm here for you. I want you guys to know I'm gonna keep giving this my all. Because I know you're looking for help. I know you need help. I know life is hard as hell, and it feels like, you know, it's just hard. I get it, man. I get it. It's rough out here, bro, man. So what I'm doing for you is what I wish somebody would have done for me. What I'm doing for you, I wish someone would have done for me. Nobody did nothing for me, man. It was sad. But you know what? My God did something for me. He pulled me up, and he got me together. He sent me on a mission. So I want you to know that God got you. He has you. You're right where you need to be right now. If you feel behind, whatever, you're right where you need to be right now. So knowing that you're right where you need to be right now, what God is saying is, well, now you got to go to the next level. You got to move forward. Excuse me, birds. Thank you. You got to move forward, and he's going to help you do that. Because he wants the best for you. As my girl tells me all the time, he wants his will for your life more than you do. He wants his will for your life more than you do. And I believe that. Sometimes it don't feel like it. Sometimes I'm like, God, I want to go in this direction, and he'd be like, no, I don't want you going that direction. I'm like, yeah, but this direction is fire. Why would you not want to go in this direction? But he knows best. Probably something in that direction that's not good for me, you know? So I'm actually headed home because I'm done out here, I mean, at least. So we're just gonna finish up the stream. We're gonna finish up, okay? If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to Redeem Live, subscribe to Redeem Live. We would love to have you over here in this thing of ours that we're growing together, country by country, the U.S. The reason I have different countries is because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring us all together. Think about it. We have so much content online that's filled with hatred towards other people and each other. You ever notice that? If you actually look and pay attention to what you're seeing, whether you're watching this or not, just pay attention. All I see is a lot of hate towards each other. We got to get out of that. So what this channel is, this is love towards each other. I'm trying to build love. I'm trying to build some type of community, not just among Americans, but above all countries in the world, all races, all ethnicities, all languages, because this is what heaven's gonna be like. Heaven's not gonna be split off by race, you know. So I'm trying to bring us together as Christ followers, as brothers in Jesus in Christ, brothers and sisters in Jesus, in Christ. That's the goal. So that's why I have all these countries and all these extensions. That's the goal. Sorry, I'm spitting, you know, I'm always spitting. So, I guess we're winding down. And I don't know, what region are you guys from? I don't even know. Exactly. Because I don't know if my people are watching or if you guys are new people watching, because I am recording earlier than normal. Usually my people catch me in the evening, but it's Saturday, so I'm not at work. But if you're new, man, I hope that you got something out of this today. Even if you don't come back, I pray to God you got something out of this today. Seriously. I hope you did. And if you missed the whole stream, it's cool. When this is over with, go back and watch the whole thing. It'll change your life, change mine. What I'm telling people to do, change my life. What I'm trying to show people, change my life. And I'm telling you, it's not easy to do it. It's not easy to forgive. It's not easy to fast for forgiveness. Everything that we're talking about is extremely difficult. But our King makes it easy. Our King helps us out. Our King picks us up. So that way it's not just solely through my effort or your effort, it's supernatural. It's supernatural. All God wants you to do is take the first step. He's not asking you to complete everything and figure everything out, because you're not going to. You don't know the future. Only He does. What He's asking of you to do is just take the first step. And when you take the first step, He's going to be right there with you. That's how it works. Just take the first step with Him. And a first step right now, excuse me, you know I'm spitting. The first step right now is forgiveness for some of you. Not all of you, but some of you it is forgiveness. And you know who you are. I don't have to tell you who you are. Some of you, He's called, like this stream, I actually prayed, God, what do I talk about? And this stream came up. I mean, not the stream. This topic is what He gave me to post. So that means that this is for somebody. I don't know who. I don't know. But there's somebody who is struggling with this. And God is giving you answers to your prayers of forgiveness. Some of you, you've never even tried to forgive. You could care less, but He's still calling you to. Listen, I didn't want to forgive. I said, man, to hell with this broad. I hope she ride in hell. That's how I talked about it. I'm just being honest with you. That's what hate will do to you. But till my King said, you can't operate at me, Roberto, and act and talk like that. I said, I can't. And He kept, the funny thing is, He told me 2 years prior to this year to forgive, and I didn't do it. He told me summer of 2023, I want you to forgive your family. And guess what I did? Ignored it. Let me tell you something, when you ignore God, He'll step away and let you do it. And guess what He's gonna do? He's gonna come right back around and be like, hey, I told you to do that. Do it. And so I ignored Him again. Excuse me. Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to do it. And then He told me again this year. I'm like, oh my gosh, fine, let's just do it. And we did, baby. Because I took the first step. So He's asking you to take the first step. I know it's hard. I know it doesn't feel fair. But when you forgive, I want you to understand, you hating or being upset with this individual is not hurting this person. This person could care less. They're living their life. This is hurting you. This is handcuffing you to a wall. This is hurting me. This is handcuffing me to a wall. So in order to be unhandcuffed from this, once you release it, it's gone. Now you can't change that person. Whatever they did and how they act and how they are, there's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is try to stay away from them. If you can't stay away from them, disengage as much as possible. Try not to get into it with the individual as much as you can. You know, there's not much you can do to change that person, but you can ask God to help you change you. Just like I'm asking Him to help change me, okay? And I'm here with you as well every step of the way. If you got any questions, you know where to find me. Leave a comment. Right now, my comment section on live is not working correctly. But you can always leave a comment on regular video, shorts, whatever. You know, sometimes I'm able to read these, sometimes I can't. And I think I figured out why. But once I figure it out completely, then I'm gonna fix it, okay? All right, we've been going about 24 minutes. We've been going for 24 minutes. It's all smoky out here. You know, we're gonna walk a little bit more. Come on, walk with me, talk with me. I was gonna end it, but let's keep talking. Somebody still needs to hear this. You gotta give up your pride to do this. Because if pride is in the way, pride is gonna stop you. God loves a humble spirit. And let me tell you, I had to deal with pride too. Still sometimes I gotta deal with pride. And He humbles me. God will humble the hell out of you. He has humbled me multiple times. I'm like, come on. So you gotta humble yourself to want to forgive anyway. If you're prideful and puffed up, you're not gonna want to forgive. That's why prayer for God, excuse me, to soften your heart and take away some of this pride is crucial. And maybe you need to do that before forgiveness. Maybe for some of you, it's pride that's eating you away. Maybe it's pride. So pray before you even get started. Lord, take away this pride in my heart. I don't want to forgive because I'm prideful. I'm prideful. I feel like I don't have to. Pray. Pray and ask God to soften your heart. Okay? Listen, man, we can do this. You can do this. You can. I don't care what nobody told you. I don't care about your past. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Your past does not dictate your future. You can do this. But you got to believe that he can help you do it. If you don't believe that he can help you do it, you're not going to do it. You won't, because the thing is, the world tells us, just look to yourself and then you can do it. But let's be honest. How many times have we looked to ourselves to do something and we don't do it? Come on now. I know that's me. I can't even do simple stuff. I tell myself take out the trash and I don't take out the trash. They're simple. So how this is gonna work is it has to be God. You have to invite God into the situation. Through you, it will get done. So how this happens is it's supernatural. You pray, you ask, he comes into the picture. Now that you've opened the door for him to help you, he's gonna help you. That's how this works. Okay? But you gotta take that first step. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Not right now. This is it. This is your opportunity. This is your chance. Because let me tell you, the way life is right now and the way society is turning, you don't want to be on the wrong side. If you have not given your life to Jesus Christ, now's the time to do it. In fact, off subject, yesterday I had a young man in my office, 20 years old, black guy, black kid. He told me he worships, he was Hinduism. I said, you're the first black guy I've ever known that he does Hindu. I've never seen that one before. But I gave him my testimony. I shared Jesus Christ with him. Kid's life is a mess. And you know, he still rejected Jesus. Oh yeah, he said, no, thank you. I'm like, well, if the religion you're practicing is not helping you, I mean, isn't that a clear sign you need to do something else? But I left him with this. I left him with, you may not do it right now, but if I were you, I would do it sooner rather than later. Because when you close your eyes, there is not I changed my mind, God. I want to get right with you. Now I want to get my life. Once it's done, it's done. There's no redos. Haven't you ever noticed that, man, I got something in my mouth, I'm sorry. Haven't you noticed that there's a lot of wicked people who live a long time? They be doing some evil stuff. Do you want to know why God allows them to live long like that? Because he's allowing them to live live long. Because I kept wondering that. It's because he's trying to give them an opportunity and a chance to give their life to him before it's too late. Because once they die, there is no redo. It's over. And I'm trying to warn people. I'm warning people in America, in the United Kingdom, in Canada, in Australia, in more places. Everywhere on this planet, we are all under this. We must give our lives to Jesus Christ. We have to. And I'm going to keep promoting this. I'm going to keep promoting it to these countries. Excuse me. I'm going to keep promoting this. Because if we do not do this, we will suffer for eternity. Hell is real. It's as real as me talking to you right now. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it's not real. You can't see God and he's real. You can't see heaven and he's real. You can't see angels and they're real. You can't see demons and they're real. You can't see the wind and it's real. I just want you to know We walk by faith, not by sight. We walk by faith, not by sight. The world tells you to walk by sight. God says walk by faith. That's why the Bible to some people don't make sense. Because in order to read the Bible and believe it, you gotta walk by faith, not by logic. Sometimes everything he does is not logical to humans. You have to understand, we are very limited in our thinking. So what may sound crazy to us, God can make sense out of it. He can do anything he wants to do. He says in his word that he uses the foolish to shame the wise. He uses the foolish of this earth to shame the wise. In the Bible, it talked about the Pharisees. The Pharisees would be considered the wise. They were so religious. They knew all the scriptures, but they lived like little demons. And when they saw Jesus and they tried to challenge him, Jesus already knew what it was. And he said, oh no, it is written. Oh no, you're talking about the past. You're gonna stone this woman. But what about you? What have you been doing? That's what this is about. That's what this is about. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button for Redeem Live. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to Redeem Live. This is the future of ministry. This is where we are trying to build a community, not just in America, but around the world, this thing of ours. Something that we can have. Not about corporations, it's not about all these other people and politics, but it's something we can have to grow together in our relationship with Jesus Christ. I was just telling people yesterday, I don't know when I'm going to start this, hopefully soon, a step-by-step series on how to cultivate a relationship with Jesus Christ. Because a lot of people are Christian, but they don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ. And because they don't have a relationship, they're not experiencing God. They're not experiencing Him, which confuses people, and then they walk away from God, okay? So we're going to be doing that soon. But I think we're good on time. We've been here 32 minutes. I think that's good enough. A lot of people have come. I got a little bit of support, not a lot, but hey, this comes with the territory. But if you did leave a like, man, thank you so much. Thank you. It's because of you guys that this channel's growing. If you did hit that sub button, thank you. Welcome to the family. So this was your boy Roberto. And I'm back again with another Redeem Live episode. Until next time, peace.